I don't know if you guys missed the previous video, but the E91 got wrapped in banana yellow. Jeez. Just like the thumbnail and the title says, today we're gonna be mounting some new wheels on the car and fixing some issues that most BMWs have. And also I need to fix my exhaust. There's some stuff in the interior that needs to be fixed, so let me show you guys what I'm talking about. Alright, so issue number one. The tips are pointing upwards, which is kind of an issue because it does melt the rear diffuser. Here it doesn't touch, but here it does. So what I'm going to do is probably loosen this or this and push the exhaust forward and see if I can, I guess, kind of straighten out the muffler. Issue number one, not fixed. Reason being is because this pipe, the angle is completely wrong. I guess for this car, because on E90s it fits just fine. But for this car in specific, or for this car specifically, this angle is completely wrong because when you go up with the pipe, it doesn't really want to line up with the muffler. So when I tighten this, it just puts the muffler back into its weird, like, angled position. So I'm gonna have to figure that out later on. But yeah, let's move on to our next step. So issue number two was the intake noise. In the exhaust video, I had some clips of the car, and I've had multiple people ask me what that noise was because they had the same exact noise. So on my car, actually, I have the arm relocated inlets, and I had this hose back here going from the inlet, which, like, if it was a factory car, it would have the inlet fitting right here. Can't really see it, but it literally sits right there as far as the stock inlet goes, and that's where the issue that I had as far as mine, the fitting that goes into the inlet was going around and connecting to the the valve cover. It was pinched completely. When the car was under throttle, the hose was like this, and it was sucking air in, and it was creating that noise where it was pinched like that. So that is also fixed now because I put a hose going all the way to the catch can here, and then from the catch can it goes to the valve cover. So if you have the same issue, make sure you check your PCV and your inlets. Sometimes the inlets on the turbo side where they actually connect, the clamp is loose with some cars and it causes the same noise. I've seen it on multiple cars, but mine just turned out to be the inlet. Another issue we had with the car was it had the stock 335 expansion tank that was mounted all weird. Now I have the diesel expansion tank because I have a diesel charge pipe with a tile blow-off valve. So that's on. You just pretty much basically bolt on right next to, or right to the stock mounting location. The only thing that changes is this hose. Right now it's kinked, but I don't drive the car, so it doesn't really matter. But that would be the next thing. Just get a 90-degree fitting here and connect it back to the upper radiator hose. Easy, simple swap as far as the expansion tank, but it makes the engine bay look a little bit better. So the car is still missing the cowl system, and we're also missing windshield wipers, which are kind of important in Florida. The other issue I have with the car is the headlights. The headlights suck absolutely at nighttime because I can't see anything with these halogen lights. So I'm probably going to upgrade to xenon lights from an LCI model. We'll see. I just have to get them at reasonable cost because they are pretty expensive if you get them brand new. I think they're like $1,000 each or something like that. So I'll probably try to find some used set, replace the lenses, and put them on the car and see how that is. I'm sure it'll be 10 times better than what I have now. I mean, these headlights look great because they're brand new, but they are halogen. So there's been multiple people asking about this front lip. The lip is from eBay. It's fiberglass lip that's just painted black. It fits, I would say, like 9 out of 10 for being an eBay lip. Looks great. Goes all the way to the end of the bumper. It's not like it doesn't terminate here or something like that. Where there's cutouts, it actually fits pretty well. I have double-sided tape underneath. I have double-sided tape there. And same thing here. There's double-sided tape, and then I have screws on the bottom. But as far as the looks goes, can't really see on camera because it is gloss black. But in person, I mean, I think it completes the front end of the car. Being an LCI M Sport front bumper, I think this is the lip to go. So I'll leave the links below for that. The most annoying thing about BMWs is the lug nuts, or the lug bolts in this case. When you're trying to mount a wheel or take it off or anything like that, there's nothing to hold the wheel from, like, you know, popping out, things like that. On most like Japanese cars, they have studs which come out, which I think is way better option than having these, because when you're trying to take a wheel off or you're trying to put a wheel on, you have to always make sure that it's centered with the hole and things like that. It's just a whole bunch of bullshit. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna do the ECS stud conversion kit and mount our new wheels, which I'll show you right after we do the lug nuts. Stupid. I mean, I don't know why BMW couldn't do this from factory, just put these in for us, but they didn't. Come on, focus. Anyways, so 5 studs, 5 nuts. Just apply some thread locker here so it can stay in place, and then just torque them through this little guy right there. So let's do that. Secret sauce, Loctite. You have to pull a little. All 5 are installed. Now we just need to torque them down. Obviously that's simple. You just use it's a 5mm and just put it in, torque them down, make sure they're snug. I don't know the exact specs as far as torque goes. Whatever. I just torque them down to whenever I feel they're good. I think that's a good bet. So same thing applies to all four wheels. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap out everything and then I'll be back. All right, all 4 corners are done. Got these on, got the lug nuts there. Same thing here. And here. So now, the moment you guys have been waiting for, we're gonna put some new wheels on this car because I think we'll complete the whole entire exterior and obviously make the car a little bit more aggressive. So the wheels I went with are Kansei Corsa wheels. So these wheels are 18x9 plus 35 offset. The only issue with these wheels are the fronts won't clear the strut, so I did get some spacers from actually 335 Carlos, which I'll leave his channel down below because he has a channel himself. So the reason why I went with this offset is because this was the most aggressive and the only offset you can get because they discontinued one of their lines as far as 18, I think it was 18x9.5 front and 18x10.5 rear. with a plus 22 offset, which is meant for E90 M3s. But they discontinued that style or spec wheel, so this is the only option they had, and I really wanted to run something different on the car, so I chose these instead. So let's put the spacers on and then we'll get the wheels on and show you how it looks. So the front spacers that I'm putting on are, let me see, I think they're 12 mil, I believe. Oh. Can't see. But yeah, they're 12 mil fronts and 15 mil in the back, so the wheel porks out a little bit more in the back. Wow, so easy to put wheels on. So in the rear, like I said, we have a 15 mil. So we're gonna slap that on. Yes. You ready?
Already looks meaty.
Holy shit.
Oh my god, that's slammed, dude.
Holy shit. We're not on the floor yet.
Yeah. That back is tucked.
You gotta lift up just a little bit.
Damn. That bronze goes good with that yellow though. I know what you're talking about, those halogen lights are bright.
They're not.
The back is definitely more tucked than the back. I mean, the front is definitely more tucked than the back. That's what I meant.
You mean the back is tucked more than the front?
Take number 3. The back is definitely more tucked than the front. That is slammed, my dude.
Yeah.
I hope you got some stiff shocks.
Well, the RBCs. Damn,
BMW. That's a BMW thing right there. Man, that looks meaty.
That looks good.
Yeah. Let's hope that wheel fitment doesn't pull off your wrap.
Hey. Hey.
Look at that. That's the angle right there. Sheesh.
I think front needs more load.
Exactly what I was just saying. The back is way lower than the front. Well, not way lower, by half an inch.
That looks good.
Yeah, that looks meaty. Looks like a 700 horsepower wagon.
It's not.
But it looks like it.
It's only 400-ish with blown turbos.
Oh, add crank horsepower, then add butt dyno, and we're at 700.
Yeah.
Meaty, bro.
Those calipers gotta go now.
Yeah, red calipers.
Those look like poop.
You can barely see it on camera anyways. There you go, red calipers. Still can't see it.
So I think we're gonna lower the car just a little bit and give it a little bit of a better stance than.
Yeah, I gotta wipe down these wheels too.
Yeah, well, I was touching it.
Yeah.
But besides that, they look good.
Mm.
They look good.
We need to see this shit on the light though.
Oh yeah, there's gonna be some, you know.
Cinematics by yours truly.
Yep.
Me.
Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing with cinematics. But I think this is it.
See it right here.
This is it.
Mm-hmm.
Fits the car very, very well.
Yes. Got a good enough meat so it can be a comfortable daily.
Oh yeah, I guess I should talk about the tires. I totally forgot. 255, 35, 19, Yokohama, Advan V601s. That's what they are.
AKA meaty.
Ultra high performance summer tire-ish. They had good ratings on Tire Rack.
Yeah.
So that's why I got them. And they were fairly affordable. I think it was like $900 for a full set.
Yeah.
But if you want some wheels for your E90, Kansei is the way to go. Just saying.
Kansei.
Except, vehicle Miles. He don't like the Kansei.
I support it, but I don't rock them.
I totally support it because they support me.
Yeah.
So that's why we went with these. And I think even though they're not too aggressive, they look pretty aggressive on the car.
Yeah. You don't even have a spacer on there, do you?
I do have a spacer.
Oh, you do? I was like, how do you get them so aggressive?
Yeah, I do have a spacer. That's why. That was a cheating mod.
Yeah.
But they don't make the spec that I want. So
Yeah.
I think we're gonna cut the video here and switch to cinematics, which are gonna be